welcome back to Badass Tarot on Instagram and Badass Tarot 2 on YouTube. I'm the Oracle, Oshun Najee, and we are doing the water sign Scorpio. This is your love and relationship reading for the last 2 weeks of October 2019. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit, what messages do we have for the Scorpios regarding their love and relationships? Whoa. So Scorpio, you have the Four of Wands. So it looks like that the beginning of the month, you are feeling like you are where you should be, okay? Which is a good thing, okay? It looks like some of you are in a relationship with someone who may have children or someone who may be pregnant or has told you that they are pregnant. Spirit, what other messages do we have for the Scorpios going forward? And we have the Six of Swords, the Eight of Swords inverted, the Lover's card, and the Three of Wands. Okay, so it looks like that you started out, I'm feeling in your head, okay? You started out in a relationship where you were safe and everything was well, and then you left that relationship with the Six of Swords, okay? And with the Six of Swords, then you got, you felt as if you were escaping. You felt imprisoned, okay, where you were. And so it looks like you left that relationship, okay? And I'm believing that this relationship was not something that was I feel like it was not a very old relationship, okay? That at the beginning of the month, you left a relationship and you felt like you were escaping a mental imprisonment. It looks as if you are wanting to go towards another relationship. So it looks like, okay, so this is what it is, okay, the Scorpio. The Four of Wands was a something you were trying to pacify yourself with, okay? And I guess at the beginning of the month, that no longer worked for you because you left it, okay, with the Six of Swords, and you like mentally, you thought in your mind you were getting away from it, okay? What's in your mind with the Eight of Swords reversed is someone else, okay? And it may be a Gemini, it may not be. And then you have the Three of Wands as if you are prepared to work together with someone else, okay? It may be a Gemini, does not have to be a Gemini. It could also be a fire sign, okay? So it could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, doesn't necessarily have to be, but it looks like so the story that's unfolding for me, Scorpio, is that you left a relationship. Maybe the person had children. I do not feel that they were your children, though. You left the relationship, and at first you felt like that was where you were supposed to be, but you left it, okay? Because I guess you felt that in your mind that wasn't it. You felt imprisoned on some level, as if you had trapped yourself somewhere you did not want to be. You are headed towards someone else, okay, with the Lover's card. This is not that same person. This is someone else that now you are ready to put in work or effort with. Okay, Spirit, what other messages do we have for the Scorpios going forward for the last 2 weeks of October 2019? This is Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit, what messages do we have for the Scorpios? If you'd like to purchase a personal reading, the link to my Badass Magic Shop is in the description box on IG as well as Instagram, okay? Just click the link, enter. Ooh, Scorpio, you always got something going on. Okay. Let me make sure I got all the cards that popped. Okay, so jumping cards always have a lot going on. Now I have the Devil's card, and because it fell, I can't really tell if it's inverted or not, but I'm going to pull it, drop it the way that my spirits have told me to drop it, and so it is inverted, Scorpio, okay? So you are working on your inner demons, okay? As we all are going through this shift that we have gone through and shifting to a higher dimension, it is time, okay, to let go of all of those lower vibrating qualities and aspects of ourselves, okay? So it looks like you have begun to work on it, okay? Because you're trying to get back to someone that you left this person at the beginning of the month for, okay? And I don't see that other person in the picture, so I'm feeling as if there's probably no communication with that other person, or the other person is simply not dealing with you. But it looks like the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn in your favor, Scorpio, because you have decided to work on your inner demons, okay? Spirit, are there any other messages from the tarot for the Scorpio? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit, are there any other messages from the tarot for the Scorpios? And I have not feeling any messages for you regarding that going forward. So at the end of the day, it looks good for you, Scorpio. You are complicated, okay? You're dealing with several people, okay? You may have been dealing with a fire sign that you left, that you walked away from, which is a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that you walked away from at the beginning of the month, okay? You walked away. You left that with the Eight of Swords inverted. You're trying to escape an imprisonment, so you felt trapped in a situation that you did not want to be in, Scorpio. Your Lover's card comes up. This is what's on your mind, okay? And you're headed towards, and I feel like you have a fiery nature, even though you are a water sign. There is a lot of fire in your chart, okay? A lot of fire for those of you who do have, because Scorpios just tend to be fiery. I'm feeling fire as you go towards this other person, willing to work with this person. But I feel that you must work on your inner demons first with this Devil card inverted before you can get to that person. But if in fact you do work on those inner demons, Scorpio, the universe will turn the Wheel of Fortune in your favor, okay? And the goddess who has a message for you is the goddess of light, and her message is we are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. Okay, Scorpio, so basically what is happening to you in your life and all of the circumstances, all of the people, everything that is happening is but a reflection of what is happening within you. Okay, and so if you have not done that inner reflection, that self-reflection, the mirror work, the grief work, the introspection, and the self-correction that needs to be done, Scorpio, this goddess, the goddess of light, is saying that all that is happening in your world is but a reflection of what is happening within you. And so if you don't like what's happening in your world, the only way that you can change it is to change thyself, Scorpio. Is there a message from the healing oracle for the Scorpios going forward, Scorpio? So I feel like a lot of you, because Scorpios tend to be very sexual in nature, okay? And this is to say, to channel that sexual energy in a different way, okay? So whatever way that you've been using it to be more creative, because sexual energy is creative energy. And so if you would learn to transmute that energy into something more than just for sex. Of course, sex is to be enjoyed, okay? But make an art of it, okay? Instead of just having sex, make love, okay, to the soul of the person. Make love to the mind of the person. I'm feeling a very strong sexual energy from the Scorpios, and the moon is in Scorpio. Okay, well, the Aries moon, but we're heading towards Scorpio moon. And be creative, be artistic, be gentle, and make of it a beautiful experience, because your sexual energy is the creative energy that is going to work best for you, Scorpio. I don't know why I'm trying to get the lighting right, okay? Yeah, I've been in the dark. But basically the sexual energy, that you are so filled with, Scorpio, Spirit is telling you to use it and transmute it, use it to create bigger and better things, okay? So let's just go back over your reading, okay? So basically you you at the beginning of the month, it looks like you walked away from a fire sign. Okay, you felt trapped, and you felt as if you couldn't. It was basically what was not where you belonged, and you thought that it was where you belonged. Okay, but it looks like you hadn't even been there a long time. Okay, it looks like you're trying to head towards someone else. You're willing to work with someone else. That person is not showing up in your reading, so they're probably not dealing with you at the moment. Right now, the message with the devil inverted is for you to work on your inner demons, okay? And the wheel of fortune will turn in your favor if in fact you do that, okay? The feminine part of you is saying that everything that's happening in your world is just a reflection of what's happening within you, okay? So if things are unstable, if things seem to not work out, it's something within yourself that you are not looking at, that you are not focusing on. You need to do some introspection, some meditation, and some self-correction, okay? And the energy that you're going to be using to create with going forward, create the life that you want, is the sexual energy that you are so overflowing with. But you need to transmute that as what expand it and add it to a vision that you have in your mind, a vision, a goal. And everything is auspicious for you right now for those things to work in your favor, but you have to use your sexual energy for more than just having sex, Scorpio. I am the Oracle, Oshun Ajay. This is Badass Tarot on Instagram and Badass Tarot 2 on YouTube.